Well, welcome to the arena on the campus of Northwest Florida State College for another night of Raider basketball. Tom Purcell, Coach John Lavin joining in. It's going to have an interesting set of games tonight. The first up are the Lady Raiders and the Lady Eagles, both 1-2 and both desperately needing a win.
Should be a fantastic. This is my first chance to get a look at the Lady Raiders this year, and obviously they got off to a great start last year with Coach Corey's interim year, but this would be their second year settled in. Hopefully they can get things on track tonight.
Yeah, 1-2. Both these teams are kind of looking, as Chris Berman would say, to get off the schneid. Starting tonight for the Raiders, number 1, Tia Sanders, number 2, Adele Allen, number 3, AC Powell, number 11, Dre Tulloch, and number 23, Brittany Snowden. For the Eagles of Tallahassee, Ebony Watts, number 4, is 5'6" guard out of Macon, Georgia. Sabrina Banks, a freshman, 6-foot forward out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Laurel Wilson, a freshman forward, 5'7" out of New Orleans. Destiny McQueen out of Landover, Maryland, just outside of Rockville. And Lindsey John, a 5'8" guard out of Cholet, France. Got to work on the French tonight.
Lady Raiders coming off of two losses, one at home at the Gulf Coast in overtime, a game they should have had probably wrapped that up. And then on the road at Chipola, very good Chipola team. So
yeah, disappointing loss last week against Gulf Coast in overtime.
Especially at home.
Had the lead going in the last minute and a half.
Especially at home, you want to serve your home court.
Yeah. Harris jumper won't go. Here come the Eagles the other way. They'll force tempo. Layup off the left side is up and good by Sabrina Banks.
Nice job in transition. Good finish by Banks.
The Lady Eagles, a nice tribute. They did it last year too in warm-ups, wearing their red T-shirts like the Raiders with the name Harrington on the back in honor of Patrick Harrington. Long 3 attempt is good by Tia Sanders, and the Raiders go on top 3-2 early on.
Raiders very aggressive in the half court, not wasting any time launching shots.
Ebony Watts on the right wing.
This is new to me with the quarters. This is the first time we've had to deal with that.
Yeah, that was a rookie time last week for myself and Ray. Jumper from the baseline, no good. Tip's going to go right toward us. And we said hello to Ebony Watts. Just underway here at the arena. 3-2.
Tallahassee picking up full court.
Harris, guarded by McQueen. In the corner, jumper, left-hander, nothing but net for Tia Sanders. She's hot tonight.
Really off
6-2.
Really off to a good start, looking to score early. Tia with a nice tempo on her shot.
Again, ladies basketball, women's basketball, 4 quarters this year, 10-minute quarters. There's no 1+1 bonus. Once you hit the 5 fouls, it's going to be 2-shot foul. Long 3 attempt, won't go. Follow, put back and up and good by Sabrina Banks.
Tallahassee with a little run and jump, just trying to get the ball out of Sanders' hand.
Dangerously close to turning it over. Adele Allen off and short point blank missed by the Raiders, up and won't go. And we'll have a foul underneath. 6-4 early on, Lady Raiders.
Yeah, that's one she's got to finish that one. Point blank, Powell set her up with a great assist and just a little 45-degree bank shot. She a little too strong off the iron.
Brittany Snowden at the line. First free throw is good. Brittany 61%, almost 62% from the line this year. 7-4, make it 8-4 Lady Raiders early on here at the arena. Lindsey John, has it at top of the key. She'll go left and kick it out. Here's a 3 from the baseline. Good by McQueen.
Well, both teams are hot tonight. Strong start by both teams.
Steal by the Lady Eagles. They'll back it out. Nice move to the baseline, up and won't go. Rebound, Abria Harris. Adele Allen will bring it up. 8-7 early on. Both teams 1-2 in Panhandle Conference in this first rotation. the last game of the rotation. Jumper won't fall for the Lady Raiders. Coming back the other way. Fast break attempt, no one back. Little easy layup. Left hand by Destiny McQueen, and
Coach McCorvey's not real happy with that.
she's had enough at this point. Coach McCorvey, again, like you said, had the interim tag taken off. She's assisted by marvelous one, Marvis Hodges, and Lady Comfort.
Yeah, you always want your point guard to be back by half court just to prevent anything, but that's been the trend of tonight is a lot of quick shots going up, not a whole lot of half court sets being run, and you don't want to have the mistake of not getting somebody back and defend that transition.
Great night for basketball at the arena. If you're making your way out, it's going to be a good one, especially the second one. The heavyweights come out, and both are undefeated in conference play. Again, in Panhandle Conference play, you go through that rotation 3 times. 12 total games. Adele Allen tied up. She gets it over to Sanders. Sanders, left-handed pass inside. And nice ball movement. The extra pass over to Brittany Snowden.
Play was set up by Allen, breaking pressure. Good job splitting the trap and getting rid of the ball so the Raiders had numbers.
It's 10-9 early on, and we're going to have a blocking foul. It's on Abria Harris. 5'9" guard out of Charlotte, North Carolina for the Raiders. Lady Raiders up 1, 10-9. Ebony Watts goes inside. There's that one extra pass for 3, won't go. Rebound Tulloch.
Nice defense by Allen that time, cutting off the middle penetration.
Harris picked up her dribble. Over to Dre Tulloch. 3 dribbles and inside. And tried the extra pass, wouldn't go to Brittany Snowden, but the Lady Raiders will control it on the baseline. 6:19 to go, opening quarter. Lady Raiders up 1, 10-9.
Lady Raiders a little out of sync offensively. They've made some shots, but really struggling with their half-court passing.
Tia Sanders, nice inside underhand pass, won't go, and here come the Eagles, and we have a foul on the Lady Raiders. That's going to be on Abria Harris. That's her second quick one. 2 quick ones in.
First substitute coming in for Coach McCorvey and the Lady Raiders.
A.C. Powell out of Washington High School in Pensacola will come in, and Abria Harris will take a seat for now. 2 quick ones, you got to sit down. 4 minutes gone, opening quarter, it's 10-9. Lady Raiders. 3 attempt, won't go. Put back up and no good. Offensive rebounds piling up for Tallahassee tonight early on. Powell lost the dribble, gets it back. Adele Allen inside, jumper off the glass, good by Dre Tulloch.
Very nice pass by Allen. That time kind of looked it off and got the ball in the middle. Nice turnaround shot.
And blocking foul on A.C. Powell. You got to see one of your former players, I guess from the Lady Vikings. Mercedes Claiborne.
Yeah, got that
nursing that injury, right?
Knee injury again. It's kind of sidelined her career here, and disappointing. I know she wanted to come into her sophomore year and really contribute and play well, and so she's always a positive attitude, but she's got to feel down about her performance now. And
talking about somebody on injured reserve, I want to say hello to Fred Pitts out there. He's listening, watching in, excuse me. Emailed me this morning and said, what's it going to be on? I want to see it. And travel back the other way. Again, 12-9, Lady Raiders up by 3. Working on the digital scoreboard as we speak. Pressure by the Eagles. Adele Allen gets it across and a little too hot.
Yeah, she had her open there. Wide open layup and couldn't convert.
5:20 to go, opening quarter. Jumper left side, 8 feet goes. That's Laurel Wilson.
I think these 2 teams can turn the shot clock off.
12-11.
Very fast pace so far.
Allen, crossover move, gets a high screen. Snowden trying to get it inside. Tulloch, 8 to shoot. She'll go baseline, up across the glass, won't go, and last touch by a Lady Raider.
Lady Raiders really have a thin bench. Looks like they're not playing as many players as they had last year. Probably don't have the depth to do that.
Ebony Watts comes back in for the Lady Eagles. They trail by 1, 12-11, midway through the first quarter. Nice post move, doesn't go, draws nothing but oxygen. Here's Sanders. Was she going to coast it? Nope, underhand pass to Brittany Snowden. 14-11, Lady Raiders up 3 with 4 1/4 to play.
Great look by Sanders that time, drawing the defense and being able to dish it off.
Here we go back the other way. Powell forcing tempo off the glass. Nice ball control, nice body control by A.C. Powell. 16-11, Lady Raiders open up the lead to 5, their largest of the night. 4:03 to play, opening quarter. Go ahead.
Lady Raiders started off man. They continue to play man with Tallahassee 5-out motion offense.
Two Lady Raiders grab the rebound. We come out of there with it, and it's Brittany Snowden. Off the left side, off the glass, and good by A.C. Powell. And Coach Frank Wabell said he's seen enough. He wants a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. He's also assisted by Lamar Hamilton and Grayson Elmer over in Tallahassee.
Yeah, Coach McCory upset and called a timeout earlier with that transition basket because she knows that Tallahassee looks like they're going to really struggle in the half-court scoring.
It's 18-11. Right now, Lady Raiders up 3:37 to play, opening quarter. I think we're minus the pep band tonight, Coach.
Yeah, it was a little quiet.
In the arena.
I noticed that.
We end up screaming over each other, but it brings a nice college atmosphere to the place when they bring them out from Niceville High School.
Wow, we had a really nice crowd last week.
Yeah, home opener.
Home opener against Gulf Coast. Raider men won in double overtime.
Yeah, we got our money's worth. 3 overtimes. Lady Raiders in overtime against Lady Commodores, and the men going into double OT.
Unusual play right here by the Tallahassee women here. Little double screen, wide open look.
And they can't knock it down. Foul going to be on Tallahassee, Sabrina Banks. Bride Kennedy Hopewate checked in for the Lady Raiders out of Queensland, Australia.
Powell and Allen doing a nice job just breaking pressure by themselves on the dribble.
They double teamed her when she picked it up over to Tia Sanders. Jumper from just inside the free throw line, won't go. Here's a 3 attempt by AC. And it won't go. Last touch, and it's going to be Raiders possession on the baseline. AC Powell averaging 16.2 a game.
Nice job by Bride Kennedy Hopewate. Keeping the possession alive for the Lady Raiders.
And that was nothing but air. Yeah, I had to go over to Ramsey Ross before the first game and get a phonics lesson on some of the pronunciation of some of the players. Bride Kennedy Hopewate.
Lady Raiders and men are definitely international, aren't they?
They sure are. No more than Mustafa Zhang for the men Raiders. Oh, we ran into a brick wall. But we come out of there with it. Tia Sanders, left side. Guarded by Lindsey John. Jumper from the baseline won't fall. Fight forward, and we have jump ball possession.
Nice job by Powell, tying her up. Not conceding the rebound, but goes in there and rebounds from a guard position.
Possession arrow go to Tallahassee. The Lady Eagles, like some other teams we talked about, they're turning that elastic down on those shorts. They like doing that.
Yeah.
That's it now. Huh?
Still haven't figured it out.
I haven't either. Maybe one day they'll clue us in. Lindsey John, top of the key. Guarded by Rice. Rice takes it away from her, and John gets it back. Bounce pass, baseline. Again, the Tallahassee Lady Eagles having difficulty in the half-court set. Jumper, baseline, won't go. 3-point attempt. Here we go the other way. AC Powell, and she'll go fast. And Coach McCorvey shakes her head. She says she got bumped. 18-11.
Yeah, she got bumped a little bit there, but kind of found herself in traffic. But did the right thing, looking to push the ball in transition. That's how they've gotten this lead.
7-point lead with under 2 minutes to play opening quarter. It's 18-11, Lady Raiders. Ebony Watts gives it over to Lindsey John. She'll take the jumper just inside the free throw line, won't go. Fight for the loose ball. And a foul on the putback.
Coach McCorvey really wanted to close out that possession with a defensive rebound. Lady Raiders have done a great job so far of keeping them off the glass, but that time Tallahassee got in too deep.
Ebony Watts at the line. Get this, Coach. Up 59%, not so bad. It just went down a tick.
5'6" sophomore out of Macon, Georgia.
Shoots her average, gets 1 out of 2.
First points in a while for the Eagles.
18-12, minute 38 to play. And let's see, we're going to have a foul called on. Nope, it's going to be side out. Lady Raiders.
AC just kind of stared that down a little bit and allowed the Eagles to make a break on it.
AC gives it up to Tia Sanders. She'll set it up. There's 20 seconds on the shot clock, a minute 27 to play, opening quarter. Double high screen. And got fouled. She threw it up to say she was in the act of shooting. I'm not sure if it's going to go or not.
Big start, first 2 possessions, 2 threes by Tia. She's kind of cooled off now. They've done a good job of not allowing her to free up.
18-12, good shot there on the monitor of Mickey Inglet Court here at the arena. Lady Raiders get it back. They get a fresh clock to work with, a minute 16 to play, and it might be an offensive foul on Hopewate.
Yeah, they called Hopewate for the hook. Good call on the baseline there, very easy for the official to make.
6-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Buck 14 to play, opening quarter.
Well, Hopewate doesn't mind being physical, does she?
Oh, no. Crossover move by Laurel Wilson. Outside 3 attempt by Watts. Ebony Watts knocks it down. Just like that, we have a 3-point game with 55 seconds. Full court pressure by the Lady Eagles. And they get the turnover. Alternating possession, so go back to the Lady Raiders. Kind of stole one there.
Yeah, the Raiders are having a little more success with Powell and Allen putting it on the floor and breaking the pressure themselves.
Jasmine Rhodes will inbound it, side out. 45 seconds left to go here, opening quarter. And last touch by the Lady Eagles. Monique Caliste was the last one to touch it. Inbound it right in front of us. Tia Sanders, 18 to shoot. 36 on the game clock. Underneath the Hopewate, can't get it to go. And last touch by the Lady Raiders.
Boy, Hopewate just kind of rushed it there, had a wide open look.
Bride Kennedy Hopewate, she's 6'3", a freshman center out of Brisbane, Queensland of Australia. Wonder what time it is there. 19 seconds, 3-point lead for the Raiders, 18-15. Runs around the high screen, left hand layup, won't go. Hopewate with a rebound. Nice outlet pass, here we go the other way. AC Powell, and she can't get it to go. Rebound by Rhodes, 3-point by Sanders, won't go. And that's gonna do it for 1 quarter of play. Lady Raiders on top, 18-15. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. One quarter in the books here at the arena, and Lady Raiders on top, 18-15. Lady Eagles will get it to start the second quarter. Stats just thrown our way. Nothing really that stands out.
No, the Lady Raiders are out rebounding them by 3, 13-10. That's always an important stat. Both teams have shot relatively the same in the field. 7 of 18 for the Raiders and 6 of 19 for the Eagles. pretty even game so far.
Yeah. L'Oreal Wilson. Guarded by Rhodes. And a travel. Called by official Craig Miller.
Nice job by the Raiders that time, hedging that ball screen and really kind of blitzing it. Forced her to panic, pick it up, and really didn't make a very good pass. Traveled before she made it.
Got to have somebody inbound it. Shami Goodwin won't do the honors. Shami gets it in. No. We've got some up-close action tonight. Right on our front porch. Adele Allen chases it down and loses it. Much to the happiness of Coach Francois Bedell.
TCC really wants to kind of make the Lady Raiders work for everything they're going to get. Maybe not paying off in dividends early, but down the road, that was an early turnover coming out of the first quarter.
Yeah, 15 seconds gone in the second quarter. It's a 3-point game. Lady Raiders on top, 18-15. Watts jumper, good for 2.
Lady Eagles on a 6-0 run here.
Shami Goodman pushing it up, had to back it down, gives it to Adele Allen. 1-point game, 18-17. Lady Raiders with the lead most of the night. Adele kicks it out. Extra pass in the corner. AC Powell won't fall. And we're going to have a foul on Janessa Murphy. Climbing the back of Dre Tulloch. We may not see any free throw shot this half unless it's going to be a shooting foul with neither team in any kind of foul trouble. Lost it off the foot, did Brittany Snowden. Lady Raiders will try to pressure. She'll back into it. Minute gone, second quarter. 1-point game, Lady Raiders on top. We'll get it back and force tempo. Goodman, left side. Off more feet.
Wow.
No travel.
Just sloppy.
Kind of sloppy, and we'll see if the Lady Eagles can finish this off. Nope, another turnover. AC Powell with it.
Wow, she traveled with it.
She did.
That might be the worst sequence I've seen in a long time.
Our statisticians across the way must have had a field day with that one.
I mean, it was hot potato maybe for 45 seconds. No team holding it for more than 5.
18-17, it remains with 8.5 to play here in the opening half. Tom Purcell, Coach John Lavin with you. Second game of the Panhandle Conference at home. Lady Raiders trying to pull even, be 2-2 in Panhandle play. And just like that, the Lady Eagles have the lead. 19-18 as McQueen finished it off.
Coach McCoy's going to have to come back with Tia Sanders, wanting to give her a little more of a rest, but they need some stability in the ball handling and also some scoring down there. They have a big drought.
Yeah, Tia Sanders, second on the team in scoring with almost 14 a game. She'll bring some offense, and another foul on Janessa Murphy.
Pressing teams really don't like that. They call it phony hustle. Just move your feet and don't reach, and you've had some success doing that pretty much the first half.
2 minutes gone, opening half. 2 minutes gone, second quarter. 19-18, Lady Eagles with their first lead of the night. As we throw that one into the stands, Tia Sanders, a little miscommunication with Shami Goodman.
A little bit of miscommunication, but also good defense by the Lady Eagles. Really pressuring the basketball and pressuring the outlets.
Lindsey John, nice crossover move, throws it away. We get it back. Dre Tulloch has it. Here comes Sanders. A lot of bumping, no foul. Jumper by Goodman. Good for 3.
The big 3 by Goodman. Ends the drought, gives the Lady Raiders a 2-point lead.
Shami Goodman shooting almost 40% for the year. 36% from 3-point range. as Brittany Snowden commits the bump.
Snowden got a little aggressive on that high ball screen, trying to hedge it. Picks up her first foul.
7 minutes, 14 seconds. There's our scoreboard on the screen. Looks good. And another travel. (21-19) Lady Raiders up in this second quarter. AC Powell, left hand, left side. Pull it back out to Goodman. To Sanders, right side.
Let's see if the Lady Raiders can get a decent half-court possession here.
Get the high screen, run away from it, up off the glass, won't fall. Swatted around. Put back, no good, but fouled. So Brittany Snowden with a hustle play will go to the line and shoot two.
Tom, neither team are really running anything. It looks like it's a lot of isolation, one-on-one matchups that kind of come to the forefront tonight.
Brittany Snowden, 61% from the line on the year, makes her first. 6-foot senior out of Pine Forest High School in Pensacola. Six-foot freshman, excuse me. Calling too many high school games. Lindsey John works off the high screen. Over to Wilson. L'Oreal Wilson throws it almost into the Raider bench. 10 to shoot. Four seconds to shoot. They get it off in time and good. Big play by Tallahassee there to keep it within one, 22-21. Backs it down, off and glass won't go. Dre Tullock got it back, shoots it up and good.
Lady Raiders doing a very good job of keeping possessions alive.
24-21 three-point game.
Tallahassee, if they want to win a road game, they're going to have to do a better job of blocking out and getting off the glass.
Three attempt, it's nothing. Tullock there for the rebound. Sanders trying to force tempo. She finds Goodman. Can't do anything with it. Here come the Eagles the other way. 2-on-1 opportunity. Jump stop. Will it fall? It does.
Real good decision by Ebony Watts. She's a very good player. Just down the other end, there should have been a pass and a layup.
24-23. Lady Raiders on top. As you check it out there on your screen. Emerald Coast TV, your source for all Raider basketball. Jumper good by AC Powell. Halfway through quarter number 2 here at the arena. First of the two-game doubleheader.
Coach McCorvey and Coach Hodges pleading with the defense to talk and communicate, especially on these ball screens.
And it's going to be a charge. L'Oreal Wilson. She's not happy about it. More questioning than anything else. She's like, what did I do?
Lady Eagles continue with the pressure. Just full court man. Not really trapping much out of it. Now they do run and jump on that one.
Sanders, long cross court pass to Powell. ACL, she'll stop and shoot as well, and it goes.
Nice job by Sanders hitting that diagonal pass, inviting the trap and then passing out of it.
The lead is 5 with just under 5 minutes, 4.5 exactly to go. Lady Raiders get the turnover and get it back. Here we come the other way. Tia Sanders, she'll back out of it. 2 people on her, she knows there's somebody open. She'll go into Hopewate and it goes. But offensive foul on Hopewate. Maybe she hooked him with that left arm, I don't know.
I didn't see it that time. Had a bad angle on the hook if she had done that. But had it isolated one-on-one, just 5 feet from the basket. That's a tough call.
Dre Tullock back into the game for the Lady Raiders. 4:10 to play, opening half. High screen set by Sabrina Banks. Banks gets it back. Tallahassee just seems to look lost in the half-court set.
They do. A lot of ball screens, a lot of penetration.
Jumper off the glass won't go. Look what I found, says Dre Tulloch. We're going the other way. Tulloch dangerously close to double dribble. Sanders has it up top. 15 to shoot. 3.5 to play.
Stepped on the sideline.
Stepped on the, yeah, on the boundary. Three and a half to play. 5-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Watts. One-on-one action by L'Oreal Wilson. Guarded by Sanders. She'll take the jumper, and it goes. Leads back to 3 for the Lady Raiders as we're under 3 to play. Opening half. Kind of a wild shot taken by Snowden. She had to adjust, and here come the Lady Eagles the other way. 3-on-1. Won't go. The put back, it does go. By Sabrina Banks.
Nicely run break, though, by the Lady Eagles. 2-on-1, unselfish give. Just got to make the layup.
1-point lead again. Cut to 1. And last touched by, I believe, it was knocked out of bounds by the Lady Eagles.
Lady Eagles all over the passing lanes. Really, Lady Raiders, if they could set up some back doors and backdoor cuts, would have some success.
Aaliyah Rice will inbound it. She does. Jumper by Tulloch, and it goes.
It's a big-time play by Tulloch. Faced up, nice footwork.
Tulloch, 6'1" out of Middleton, Indiana. No miscommunication on defense by the Lady Raiders.
Lady Raiders look like they're going to a little matchup here.
High ball screen. L'Oreal Wilson over to Sabrina Banks. It's a 3-point game, under 2 to play, opening half. 3-point attempt, won't go. Battle for it, I believe. Yep, they're going to get called for it. Brittany Snowden.
It's a good call. Lady Raiders went to a 1-3-1 that time and shot from the left side. No weak side rebounding coverage, and Tallahassee does a good job going in there and rebounding, and only, like you said, the third team foul.
They'll have it on the baseline when they get the personnel set. They do now, and that's Lindsey John to inbound it. Get it inside. And nope. Here come the, nope, Lady Raiders thought they had it, but couldn't. 24, the clock will reload.
Nice hustle by Monique Caliste.
Caliste up top, almost taken away by the Lady Raiders. And again, just sloppy basketball. This looks almost like a summer league game.
Yeah, not a lot of fundamental jump stops and pinpoint passing for sure, as Tallahassee coach is not real happy.
Minute 25 to play, opening half. Before we go to break, Lady Raiders up by 3. Would like to extend that. Tia Sanders back them down, take the high screen. Tulloch inside, nice pass to Aaliyah Rice off the glass, and good.
Nice high-low that time coming off the ball screen. Sanders passes it back. Good post up.
Five-point lead for Lady Raiders as we are under 1 minute to play, opening half. High ball screen taken by John. Pick up her dribble, and we got 3 seconds. That one hurts. Lady Raiders with an opportunity to extend this to 7 points, or better with a 3. AC Powell, guarded by John. Powell will set it up on the right side. Rice, dangerously close to being stolen and almost thrown away, but we get it back. Sanders. And let's see what this is. Must be a clock. Something to do with the clock. Yep, there we go. They'll put it at 13.
That possession was, what, 17 seconds? I think Tallahassee touched it more than the Raiders.
And will it go? It won't.
Lady Eagles just fell asleep there on the side out of bounds.
Aaliyah Rice got Sabrina Banks up in the air. And hit the ground hard, and Aaliyah Rice helped her up. We're going to get the trainers out there. As both teams will head back to their benches for a moment as they check this out. 24.5 seconds left in a quiet arena here. 5-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Try to make that 7 as going into halftime.
Leah Rice caught it there point blank and got her up, and like she came down kind of
not exactly on what happened or where she landed. They'll get her up. Do a nice round of applause for Janessa Murphy. Landed pretty hard. So Aaliyah Rice, 5'9" freshman guard out of Austin High School in Decatur, Alabama, should go to the line to shoot here. And she does. Shooting 85% from the charity stripe for the year. Yeah.
Lady Eagles will have the shot clock turned off, get a chance for the last shot.
Makes the second. Just worried that was the old Kurt Gowdy jinx when you say something like that. They're shooting 85% from the year and lose it.
Lady Raiders came with some full court pressure. They've been saving. Get a turnover, nice job.
20 seconds left.
Now they can play for the last one.
6-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Like you said, Coach, shot clock's turned off. As Tia Sanders will run the show out near midcourt, guarded by John. High screen, and they're going to call the screen, the foul on Dre Tulloch. Eight seconds. 6-point Lady Raider lead. And a foul underneath. That's a useless foul because she was going to travel anyway.
And now here the new rule change. You have 15 foul, but it's the second quarter, and she'll shoot two.
She will shoot two. First free throw good by Lindsey John. John shooting 58% for the year from the free throw line.
That stroke looked pretty nice.
From Cholet, France. Lycée Victor Hugo High School. Long way from home. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will do it. Did she get it off? Doesn't matter. It was short. 4-point lead for the Lady Raiders as we take it to halftime. It's 33-29. We'll be back for the second half. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Back for the second half. Lady Raiders will have the first possession. Jumper no good by Tia Sanders. Big news at halftime. Said Johnny Manziel bought a nightclub, huh?
Yes. That's not gonna probably turn out too well.
I don't think so. We used to always say we wanted to bet on how it would explode for Mike Tyson, John Daly, and there was one other one. Long 3 attempt, no good. Scramble for the loose ball. Tallahassee has it.
So if we can maybe tighten the game up a little bit, get away from this sloppy play.
Jumper going to be way short. How about that? To the right person, right place, right time.
Lady Raiders just fell asleep there on that defensive possession.
Sure did. It's a 2-point game. And I believe Coach McCorvey was wanting time to save the day. 30-second timeout here early in the second half.
AC Powell did a nice job of pivoting, but got herself in a tough situation. Coach McCorvey called timeout to prevent that turnover.
Looking at the halftime statistics, turnovers even at 14. Rebounds almost even at 15 to 17. The big shocker to me was Tallahassee shooting 18.2% from 3, while the Lady Raiders shooting almost 43%.
Yeah, Lady Raiders, other than the 2 3-point baskets by Tia Sanders, really couldn't connect. Shamie Goodman had one. But spotty shooting and really spotty ball handling has been the theme of the game so far.
Adele Allen left side. Penetration up and off the glass. Good for Tia Sanders. Redshirt sophomore out of Pine Forest. Puts 2 on the board for the Lady Raiders. The lead's back to 4. As we have a minute and a half gone here in the second half. Double screen. Walk away from it. Here's Sabrina Banks. Looking inside, and that'll bounce into the stands. Or close thereof.
Bree Harris got away with a little push. Ball was sailing over her head, but she helped it out by giving a little nudge.
Tia Sanders working hard to get it across and almost throws it away. Behind the back move by Opawate. Excuse me, Bria Harris coming the other way. And Harris will call her name again.
Harris with the turnover.
It looked like the Patriot game there earlier.
Just takes her out.
Yeah.
Lindsey John going to get 2 foul shots here. Cut into this 4-point lead. But the run and jump has been effective all night.
Opawate in the game to start the second half for the Lady Raiders. In the first half, she was really, didn't see any numbers for her other than 2, and that would be 2 fouls, which had her on, had a seat for a while. First free throw good by Lindsey John.
And you look at Tallahassee, they're not really deep.
No.
And they continue to press, continue to make this a 94-foot game.
2-point game, Lady Raiders on top, 35-33. We're approaching 2 minutes gone in the third. Harris picked up her dribble, now she's caught. Now she gets it over to Adele Allen. Harris. Over to Sanders for 3. She posed, but it didn't go.
Yeah, I'd like to see Sanders, as she did a couple possessions ago, really attack the basket and get to the foul line. And I think the first team that really gets to the foul line and establishes something there might have an edge and advantage in this game.
Again, this game is certainly not for all the marbles or even some of them, but both teams are 1 and 2 in Panhandle play, and you don't want to drop to 1 and 3. Miss Opawate swatted at it instead of grabbing it, and we've got it back. Tia Sanders dribbling. She's double teamed, gets it to Adele Allen. She'll think about the 3, but no, give it to Tulloch, who knocks it down.
Nice unselfish pass there by AC Powell.
Bria Harris, excuse me,
Adele Allen.
Five-point lead, Lady Raiders. Here's their high screen. Switch off. Watts, 3 dribbles. Out to Banks. Banks misses. Rebound. Bria Harris. Here come the Lady Raiders in transition. Adele Allen. For 3, won't go. Sanders. fouls on number 23 for the Lady Eagles, L'Oreal Wilson.
Opawate on the line. Good job in transition, finding the open lane there for the rebound. Tia Sanders still kind of not heating up yet, as she did in the first 2 shots.
Opawate shooting 67% from the line for the year. 3rd foul on L'Oreal Wilson. As you said, they're not real deep, John. But they don't go deep in the bench, and they're not that many either. Remember Chipola the last couple of years, they had 7. I said, how do they scrimmage? I don't know. 7-point lead, Lady Raiders. 6.5 to play, 3rd quarter. Men will tip it, estimated at 7:30. Right side, Watts. It's Lindsey John. She'll penetrate split defenders and put it in. Nice move.
It's got to be very frustrating for Coach McCorvey. Got a 7-point lead, got a chance to open up, and they just give up a layup.
And Tia Sanders got fouled.
And maybe she heard me. I like when she's attacking the basket, especially with that left hand.
5'7", red shirt sophomore guard. Kind of the basketball factory of the Panhandle, Pine Forest.
Very hard to keep in front.
Makes the first. Lead is 6. Good. 7-point lead with 6 to play here in the 3rd. Lindsey John guarded by Abria Harris. Banks over to Watts. That was Caliste, excuse me. Now Watts will have it. High screen, there's 6 to shoot. Will they run out of time? And they did. First one of those we've seen tonight.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd see a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Lady Raiders that time. Really stepping up on the half court.
And stolen by the Lady Eagles. 2-on-1. Stolen back by the Lady Raiders. This is like a game in PE, Coach.
And here we go.
Here we go, off the glass, no good.
Coach McCorvey just has her head down. She's just shaking her head. Just
like, what are we doing? Lindsey John will inbound it on the baseline into Ebony Watts. Watts will take the jumper. Got it. Well-needed jumper by the Lady Eagles. Here's Adele Allen forcing tempo. Adele guarded by Caliste. High screen, oh my goodness. They're not gonna call it. They missed the first one, but they got that one. Bride Kennedy Opawate gave her a shove, and that's her 3rd.
Yeah, they switched that ball screen and they rolled Opawate down. Nice entry pass, but she cleared out, and a little bit of acting job by the defender as well.
Watts over to Caliste. Back to John. John, hesitation move, splits the defenders, doesn't go. Rebound, Abria Harris. Rebound starting to pile up for her. She'll bring it up herself. Baseline move. Off the glass, won't go for Sanders. Put back and one foul.
Again, I think the Raiders are at their best when Sanders is attacking. She goes baseline that time, and really aggressive move inside. Doesn't convert. The Lady Raiders pound the offensive glass and get another possession. Actually, another opportunity scoring from the line.
Brittany Snowden knocks down the first. Unofficially gives her 8 on the night. Good fundamentals there, knocks that one down. 7-point lead for the Lady Raiders as we approach the 4-minute mark, and will we get it back? Almost. Underneath, Watts won't fall. Contested well by the Lady Raiders. We'll push it back the other way. AC Powell will get it up top to Tulik. Tulik with a high screen. Bounce pass back to her. Up off the glass, and Dre will go to the charity stripe.
Lady Raiders making a really concerted effort now to get the ball inside, whether off the dribble or a post-up opportunity. Not relying on those long threes that can get Tallahassee out in transition and get them going. Nice job, see if they can extend this lead.
Dre Tulik, a sophomore. Get this out of Middleton, Idaho. I don't know too many basketball players from Idaho. I'm sure they have them.
I think 7-point lead is the biggest. Now it's 8.
And that's up to 8. 3:38 to play here in the third. Tom Brissell and Coach John Lavin here with you. Heavyweights will get after it probably in about 45 minutes. John into the corner, jumper won't fall for Henderson. Tia Sanders on the cut inside to Snowden. Snowden, they're going to say she walked.
Nice job by the Lady Raiders that time, attacking with the pass, attacking the full court pressure with the pass. Snowden should have gotten the layup there. Nice pass from Sanders.
The lead stays at 8 for the Lady Raiders as we approach 3 minutes here in the third. Lindsey John, she'll run the point most of the night. Long jumper, no good. Last touched by AC Powell.
I don't think the Lady Eagles are going to make enough outside shots to win tonight. So if the Lady Raiders can defend that and just keep them off the glass and keep them out of transition, I think they got a good chance of going 2-2.
First half only shot 40% from the field, 18% from three-point line. Jumper off the glass, and as soon as we say it, Ebony Watts for 2. And stolen again. 3-on-2, over to Watts. She'll launch the 3. Put back, no one checked out on Monique Caliste. And just like that, we have a 4-point game.
That's just what we talked about, Tom. Tallahassee's not going to score in the half court, but if you give them in transition and don't block out and you give them second chance on the offensive glass, you can allow any team to hang around. It's pretty much what we saw last week with Gulf Coast.
Yep.
You know, Gulf Coast was able to knock down shots and just kind of hang around. We always felt like Northwest was going to win it. It wasn't an arrogance, but it was just controlled the game. And when they needed to make a play, they could make a play.
AC Powell will shoot 2 as we're in the bonus. She'll get another shot. She's our player profile tonight. Her favorite animal is a goldfish.
I saw that.
Favorite sport to watch, track and field. Favorite celebrity as a child, Mara Wilson, who played Matilda. AC Powell, sophomore guard. And Coach McCord will be pleading her case across the way.
I think she's got a good case.
Yeah. The officials will talk over what they saw, and it'll be back to Northwest Florida. Now, Coach Craig Miller, I call him Coach. Official Craig Miller will inbound it. Hand it to Harris. I thought he might come over and discuss, but not the case. 2:07 to play. Off the glass, and good by Bria Harris.
Really nice layup by Harris. Lindsey John looks to attack.
Jumper from the baseline won't fall for Henderson.
Not even close.
Lindsey John going after the loose ball. We have a jump ball. Possession, I believe, will go to Tallahassee.
But Tom, getting back to the earlier conference with the officials, nice piece of officiating. They got together and made the right call.
Right. Maybe a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here.
Well, the Lady Raiders are back up 7 now with 1:46 to go in the third quarter.
Lots of good basketball today in and around. Saw my friend's team at Notre Dame beat the Duke Blue Devils today. At Duke.
Yes.
Notre Dame.
Kentucky goes down to Auburn.
Kentucky goes down to Auburn. And they call it Pearl Jam up there.
he's got them playing well.
Yeah. He adds credibility just getting out of the car there at Auburn, you know.
He's exciting coach. I'm sure he and John Calipari was a good handshake. They're not the best of friends.
No. 7-point lead for the Lady Raiders with 11 minutes and 46 seconds to play in regulation. Last week we saw 3 overtimes, 1 by the women and 2 by the men. We'll see what this one brings. Good by Watts.
Oh, she's a player. Ebony Watts just does it on both ends.
Rutland High School in Macon, Georgia. She has one gear, and it's fast, but she can shoot as well. Pull-up jumper, no good by AC. They come the other way. Lindsey John. Last touch by Dre Tulick on the baseline.
Lindsey John out of control there. Fortunate they were able to keep possession. Adele was positioned perfectly for the charge. Lindsey John out of control, like I said. All she had to do is just come to a jump stop.
They mop up the perspiration. We'll get this thing going. The next game right back here Wednesday night as Pensacola State comes to town to begin round 2 of the Panhandle marathon of games. Women will tip it at 5:30, men at 7:30. Nice jumper from the corner, and just like that, we got a 1-point game. Adele Allen will get it across. 1:05 to play here in the third. Sanders works off the high screen, or AC Powell does, excuse me. AC will shoot it. Nope, won't go.
The Lady Eagles can take the lead here.
And they do. 3-pointer gives them the lead by 2. That ups their percentage on the night. Jumper from the baseline won't go. The follow won't go by Tulick. Last touch by the Raiders.
She's trying to get Tia Sanders back in the game, and she does. Seems like every time Tia's gone out of the game, Lady Eagles made a serious run.
She'll come in for Jasmine Rhodes, or back in the game, we should say.
Really, Tom, neither team is very deep.
No. Lindsey John, guarded by Adele Allen. Not anymore. John over to Caliste, back to Lindsey John, 9 seconds. And she'll penetrate, go off the glass, and they say we got a knee on her. But really not that bad a foul unless it was a shooting foul, because
no,
they're gonna have to
that'll be the only third
foul.
Well, this will be a big loss for the Lady Eagles if Lindsey John can't finish this night.
The second injury of the night for them.
Looks like it's a cramp.
Yeah.
You know? So he'll be able to bring in a free throw shooter.
And he will.
Coach Francois Bedell?
Yep, Coach Francois Bedell. And to the line will go L'Oreal Wilson.
If you're the Lady Raiders, you still have time to get it down the floor.
First free throw is good by Wilson.
Try to get some type of decent shot attempt.
79% shooter on the year. Misses the second. But they get it back. Misses the short one and not ending in the way the Lady Raiders would like this quarter to end. They trail by 3, 51-48. We'll be back after these words. You're watching Lady Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. The Lady Eagles of Tallahassee have shot their way back into this thing. Not only into it, they lead by 3, 51-48.
And just Tom, the turnovers. Lady Eagles have gotten 10 more shots off than the Lady Raiders through turnovers and offensive rebounds. A lot of hustle plays. Really gotten them back in the game. Got them the lead.
Yeah. The Lady Raiders with 17 bench points. Lady Eagles, like you were saying, John, not real deep. They only have 2 points off the bench. Sanders. Hopewate. She's determined, and she got fouled. She's out there with 3 fouls right now.
Yeah, they just bailed her out there. Looked like she was really on a road to nowhere.
Bride Kennedy Hopewate, again, 6'3" freshman center. Out of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia.
Got a nice stroke.
Yeah.
What is she from the line? She's a
Hopewate, 67% for the year. 1 of 2, so the Lady Raiders get 1 point back. The deficit is 2. Half a minute gone here in quarter number 4 at the arena. We'll do it again Wednesday night when Pensacola comes to town. A jump stop good.
That's a big shot by Ebony Watts with Lindsey John over the bench nursing that cramp. Doesn't look like she's going to be coming back in the game anytime soon.
Well, they're working on her pretty good. Sanders backing down Monique Caliste. High screen running around it. There's a nice 2-man game, high-low game into Brittany Snowden.
Good score because that was pretty good defense by the Eagles like that time.
Lady Raiders trail by 2. Laurel Wilson up top. Stolen away by the Lady Raiders. So Harris will advance it. Guarded by Watts, and this one will go over in the score table. No, we saved it. Tia Sanders did.
Right place, right time.
15 to shoot. Jumper, no good by Powell. Putback is good. Brea Harris.
Harris has come up big tonight in a number of ways, rebounding and also handling the ball against that pressure.
2 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Brea Harris with 7 total points tonight. Long jumper, no good. Right in the right place, right time again is Laurel Wilson. Powell forcing tempo, throw one up and get fouled.
Lady Raiders have got to try to take advantage of Lindsey John out of the game. And she's up and moving about now on the bench.
AC misses the first. Again, she's 5'4" guard out of Booker T. Washington High School down the road in Pensacola. Misses both. And the Raiders catch a break. We'll have it on the baseline.
Did they ever?
7.5 to play here. Certainly not one of the prettiest games we've seen all year, but a win is a win if we can pull one out. You say we were on the boundary, so it's coming back the other way.
Good hustle by both teams. AC AC Powell kind of get undercut there. Tough call going the other way.
2-point game still. Lady Eagles on top. We've had 6 lead changes and 0 ties tonight. AC Powell called for the foul.
That's the first foul in the quarter.
Again, they're still working on long jumper. Won't go. Lindsey John on the bench working on that cramp.
Well, I'm really trying to get the ball in the hands of Ebony Watts. They've missed her the last 2 possessions.
Here we come the other way. Abrea Harris guarded by Watts, and they're going to call Watts on the foul.
Just her first foul?
Wow. So that's 3 quick fouls in this 4th quarter for Tallahassee. 2 more, and it's double bonus time the rest of the way. And now 1 more. Jakaria Henderson was the culprit that time, 6'3" out of Charlotte. Off the glass, won't go for Hopewate. Didn't see what happened there, Coach. Did you? I'm hearing alternating possession.
Just a tie up.
Tie up?
Ball.
Okay. 2-point game still. Tallahassee on top.
Tallahassee looks lost without Lindsey John in the game.
They do. L'Oreal Wilson running the point. She'll dribble it to the corner and then pick up her dribble.
Now there's 4 in the shot clock.
Caliste won't fall, and that didn't hit anything but the backboard, so violation coming back the Raiders' way.
Not a very good possession right there by the Lady Eagles. Dribbled around for 20.
Yeah, with an opportunity to extend the lead. Here comes AC Powell. Floater, no good, way short by Tia Sanders. And the other way, Caliste. Hopewate close to that 4th foul. And the Lady Raiders come out of there with it. Now a chance to just tie it up for the first time tonight, and we do. Tie game.
Harris got away with a foul. She just cleared off. And nice hustle play, though. AC Powell with the lay-in.
5:40 to play here in the 4th quarter. Winner of this game will improve their standing in the Panhandle. The loser will be 1-3. Try to give and go play to Jakaria Henderson.
Lady Eagles very disconnected on the offensive end. There's no flow whatsoever.
And Henderson was called for that foul. That'll be her 5th. So a team that doesn't go far into that bench anyway, now they're pretty depleted. And Coach McCorvey wants timeout as AC Powell got tied up, 30-second timeout.
Coach Bedell wanted to travel, but she never lost her dribble. She did go down, but kept her dribble alive and was able to get the timeout, or Coach McCorvey was allowed.
Yeah. Tied at 55, 5:17 to play here. And again, a nice touch over there with the Lady Eagles wearing those Harrington shirts in honor of Patrick Harrington. Wearing the Raider red, their opponent's color, and then wearing Harrington on the back. That's pretty nice.
Raiders missing Coach Cooper this year. He's not no longer on the bench.
Yeah, he's right behind us.
Okay.
Sitting on row 2. Yeah, he won't miss a game.
Bubba Cooper.
.5:17 to play when we come out of this timeout. Men at 7:30-ish or so. That's going to be a big game. Both teams undefeated in the Panhandle.
Tallahassee, a new coach this year. They, Mark White.
Yeah.
I think he's, was at Central Florida for a little bit. Also maybe Middle Tennessee for a little bit.
I guess they're extending this timeout to a full, so. Again, possession will go to the Lady Raiders, who called the timeout. Bria Harris will inbound it side out right across from us.
As you mentioned, Jakiria Henderson fouled out. Let's see if the Raiders can go inside with her absence.
Raiders somehow get away with that. Lob inside to Hopewate. No, last touched. Inside by Destiny McQueen.
Here comes Lindsey John back in the game.
And she looks like she's not at full speed. But her in the game, if you have an 80% her, it's probably better than 100% bench player. Crossover move off the glass. Nice move. AC Powell. Under 5 to play. Lady Raiders with a 2-point lead. Wilson. Guarded by Powell. Two dribbles and knocked down by Hopewate. Put away.
2 on the shot clock.
And another shot clock violation. I believe that's the 3rd tonight.
It's a great defensive stand by the Lady Raiders.
Sanders all the way, coast to coast. 4-point lead as we approach 4 minutes. Lindsey John, long three, short by Wilson. Now John will launch the three. Coming fresh off the bench with a cramp and foul inside. Ebony Watts will go the line.
Ebony Watts just has just a knack for the basketball. Knows where it's coming off, knows where it is. Does a good job going after it.
Tia Sanders, her first on the night, first foul. Watts at the line, shooting 59.5% on the year. So if she makes this one, she'll hold her average.
If she can make this one, that keeps it a 1-possession game.
And she does.
Pressure hasn't bothered the Lady Raiders as of late.
AC.
They're just dribbling right through it.
And Sanders will set up shop right on the Raider logo. Bounce pass in the paint, 2 dribbles. And going up, they're going to say a travel called on Snowden.
Snowden really wanted the ball in the block when the transition, and then out of the double high. She rolled down, got it, but she got double teamed. She's got to give it up.
3.5 to play. Kalist. Stolen by the Lady Raiders. No one near, uncontested.
Tom, that's where that depth comes in, just like a tired pass.
5-point lead for the Lady Raiders. And Hopewate called for the foul. She's not happy.
I thought at very best it's a no call. Hopewate had stood her ground, got positioned, actually beat her to the spot. It's going to be her 4th foul.
And she'll come out. Save her for the stretch run. Coming in is Dre Tuluk. Safety pass out to Banks, and she'll hand it off to Lindsey John.
Lady Eagles need a desperate score here.
Under 3 minutes. Lob inside. Watts off the glass and good. Full court pressure by Tallahassee again. AC Powell will just turn on the accelerator. And right inside to Brittany Snowden. Here comes John the other way. She'll go fast. And she's down again.
Nice defense by Tulloch. Didn't commit the hard foul, just kind of got out of her way. She was going so fast, she missed a layup.
This might do it for Lindsey John tonight. She's had a cramp and now they're going to try to get her up. We will hope that's nothing.
That's tough to see.
Serious. That is tough. Two and a half to play. Lady Raiders up by 5 with a steal. Snowden won't go. Powell off the glass. Look what I found, she says. 7-point game.
Powell has really come off the bench and given them a lift.
Tallahassee needs points and they need them fast now. Long possessions to come up empty aren't going to work.
And they don't shoot the 3 very well, so.
There's launched and missed. They get it back. Ebony Watts over in the corner. Short jumper is good by L'Oreal Wilson.
I might want to burn the timeout there if I'm Tallahassee.
Catch your breath off the glass and good by Bria Harris. Under 2 to play. Lady Raiders with a 7-point lead. And Ebony Watts for 3.
She's my player of the game.
Yeah, she's kept them in it. As the Lady Raiders will set up shop and try to burn some clock here. 1:23, there's 19 to shoot. Harris in the Tulloch. Skip pass to Sanders. Won't go. And now a minute left with a 4-point game. Watts. Left-hand floater won't go. Big rebound. Comes out of there with it. It's Mercedes. No, excuse me. Is Snowden.
They're going to have to foul now. But as I mentioned earlier, a couple of reasons for the timeout. One, to kind of get your defense set, and also as a breather.
Yeah.
Try to give them a little of a break. There's two or three possessions where Powell or Sanders just beat them down the floor and scored layups.
You have 2 bench points in the game. You're not going to your bench, and 2 of your starters are out.
And what I always say is you can't bring them home to the net, or can't bring them home. You can't bring your timeouts home. Might as well use them.
Sanders with the first. Almost an 80% free throw shooter for the year. Misses the second. And we have 45 seconds to play.
Still just a 2-point game.
And
2 possession games.
Yeah, foul on the Lady Raiders. And to the line will be L'Oreal Wilson. Out of Kenner, Louisiana.
Free throw line for the Lady Raiders has been off tonight as well. They have not closed this out from the free throw line this quarter.
And that was to make it a 3-point game, but Tallahassee gets it back. Misses, and it's going to go our way. Foul's on Monique Caliste. So it's a 4-point game. And Brittany Snowden will go to the line for the good guys in white.
Nice angle from under the basket there.
Yeah, 2 for 2 for Snowden.
Our cameramen are working overtime, working hard tonight. Snowden with 2 big free throws makes it a 2-possession game. Raiders up 6 now with 38.6 seconds left. They can smell it.
Tallahassee calling time to talk this one over. It's not over yet. Again, the men will play after this one. 15 or 20 minutes in between games, so we should be right about at our estimated 7:30 tip time, and that will be a dandy. Tallahassee Eagles come in here undefeated in conference play. Just like the Raiders. Tallahassee 14-7 overall on the year. The men, they'll come in at 3-0. And our Raiders 17-2 on the year and 3-0. We said that the Lady Eagles needed baskets and they needed them quickly, and they did get them. Wilson won't fall. Tie up, and it's going to go to the Lady Raiders. That's big. Sanders. And they're going to say she traveled. Yep.
He just got to pass it there. Just tried to go against 2 defenders and tried to split them.
Got caught in the air.
So still just a 2-possession game.
Full timeout taken by Tallahassee. 1 minute. So we'll be back in 1 minute as well. We've got a 6-point game with 16 seconds. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. .16 and a half ticks left in this game. As you look across the screen at all those people standing there, waiting for that Raider room to open when this game's over. They had a better value around here than the Raider Club.
Oh, great basketball action and great food to go with it.
You got the comfortable Raider seats across the way. If you're not a member, you need to do it. All right, 15 seconds. 6-point game. 3 attempt. No good. Saved by the Lady Eagles and right to Brittany Snowden. And the Lady Raiders will run this one out and go to 2-2 in the Panhandle. 70-64. Came through when it mattered.
Great job of perseverance by the Lady Raiders. Just kind of hung around, and wasn't their best game. We talked about how sloppy it was all night from both sides, Tom, but they persevered and got through with a big home win.
They sure did. Again, the men will tip it off in about 15 minutes or so. But the Lady Raiders victorious, moving to 2-2 in Panhandle play. Lady Eagles dropping to 1-3. We'll be back after these words, and in 15 minutes, we'll see the men tip it off. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV.